That's
It's
all right.
rough.
Who cares? They
Okay.
don't. They
Yeah.
want to. They just want to know
What model
what
is
it's
it?
gonna be.
This is a 20, I believe it's about a 2012 Mini Cooper Countryman.
Oh, cool. Okay, I see. And it has the different tail lights. So it's the older
Yeah.
Countryman, right?
Yeah, we might end up updating it. This is still really early, so you can see that it's a solid model.
Got it. Oh yeah, there's no pieces here, huh?
Yeah. So the it's about the size of the current Cabrio that we make. So I wanted to keep it within the range, not go too small or too
Yeah.
big. Just keep it within its own family.
So it'll sit nicely with the standard
Yeah.
Mini Cooper.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, this thing is a surprise.
Yeah, it was a kind of a gag at first, and then I was like, "Hey, that would be a challenge. We need to have a challenging tool." And kind of
what's
like
this called again?
this is a Polaris Slingshot.
Got
So
it.
it's a crazy three-wheeled motorcycle car thing that you see on the road sometimes.
Sure.
Cuts you off.
Yes.
I seen a few, and then one day actually I went to one of them Blue Teams Legends thing. I saw about 4 of them there, and they don't, there's
Yeah.
gonna be one here, maybe not one there, but then it's an adventurous.
I love the little rivalry stuff you guys do.
Yeah.
With the Blue Team. Why not?
It's gonna use like some of the logic that we've used, so it'll have like the tuk wheel in the rear, and
Right.
then the whole top of it's gonna be die cast all the way to the back, hopefully, and then it'll be a really unique tool if we get it all right. This is a super early sculpt also, so you
Got
guys
it.
know.
So there's still
Yeah.
subject to
There's some
change,
broken
right?
pieces in it too, I believe, if you look closely.
Well, a lot of the early ones kind of have it, but it looks
Yeah.
good. Well,
Yeah.
it'll be fun to watch this one develop.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is the Ford Explorer, right? We've already seen one. We have the older version, so an update.
Yeah. So that early one is the UVA one. So that was another generation of our Matchbox family, I guess.
Yeah.
So it was a little beefier, lifted, not really stock basically. So I wanted to do one that's a little more stock, a little more true to
This
scale.
is definitely more stock, right?
To its
To what we see.
Yeah,
We see
yeah.
a ton of these on the
So
road.
we're working on the year that it's going to be exactly, but right now it's currently about the 2016, 2018 version. So,
Okay.
but we might work that out too.
Okay. Cool. So this is another really early
Yeah.
version. All right, let's talk about this behemoth.
This is a Dodge, about a D200 crew cab, lifted.
Wow.
The inspiration was lifted vintage trucks.
Yeah.
And I think it hits the mark with a lot of different things that Matchbox has done in the past.
We've seen quite a few lifted trucks in
Yeah,
the past, right?
So, and then I think we're at where we're trying to get all die-cast body on this, so it should be a cool big tool too.
I think this is a star. The Dodge trucks are kind of the vintage Dodge trucks are kind of underrepresented.
Yeah.
So this one is. I love this one.
Yeah.
And the double cab too looks cool. All right. Lots going on here.
So this is a backhoe.
Yeah.
It gets design details from our double-wheeled tractor that we did.
Oh yeah.
So
I
it's
can see
kind
that
of
in
you can
there.
see it.
Yeah.
So that's another one of those things where I'm trying to keep the family look on certain originals, at least for this era.
Sure.
I guess,
Sure.
right? It's gonna be it'll be a cool little backhoe. I don't think we have one in the line, and that's what the spot we're trying to fill. And I didn't want to have the really beefy tractor tires that we use on everything.
Sure.
So I want to do the 2-size thing. We'll see.
Yeah. This one again, early, right?
Yeah, really early.
So I'm seeing these for the first time, and I'm very excited with what I've seen. And here's another surprise.
This is a '59 Dodge Coronet police car.
You always have to have a good police car, good classic police car,
Yeah,
I think.
I'm just there convincing them that you can't have 5 silhouettes of the same modern police
Right,
car and
right.
there's so many cool police cars that were made in history. So this one has a little backstory to it, but it'll come out soon.
Okay.
If you follow our IG.
Okay. There's an invitation. I'll put a link down below
Yeah.
to the Instagram page.
Yeah, and it's a cool, casting. I like the fact that it's a 4-door. I think we did. Well, another brand did a 4-door, but I think you don't see this as a 4-door very much, so it makes it even more special.
I like it. I like it a ton, and I like all the detail there. Okay, this is Lamley. We always have to talk about cool, I don't want to say nostalgic Japanese, but I love this. This is a total out of left field surprise, but this is really, really cool. Talk about the Subaru.
So this one is basically Ryu's Subaru.
Ryo Sada.
Yeah, he's got a Subaru, and at the end of the day, it's a cool car.
Yeah.
And it's becoming a classic also, even though it's 90s. So
Sure.
it's a Subaru SVX. I think we're trying to get 94, 95-ish.
Yeah.
There's a color difference in the tail. And this scale's still getting worked out a little bit, but Rio's actually helping out with this one.
So Rio used to be at Matchbox. He's now over with Hot Wheels, this is
a passion project.
Call it a passion project, right?
Yeah,
That's
and
awesome.
and I thought it was like a cool guest star thing. Like we used to do that.
Yeah,
on the
I
other
think
team.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
I think it's awesome. I can't wait to see this one. Obviously, early version still, you can see it's just a solid piece, but another one that I think people will be really excited to watch develop. Okay, I'd mentioned one other one that I was super excited about that we would end this whole preview on. 3 parts. Thanks, Abe, for going through this epic video, but I want to end with this one. Like I said, I saw that Porsche, I saw that Mercedes wagon, and I saw this one, and I thought it's great to bookend all of them. Talk about this stock BMW 2002, another model that I've just wanted to see happen in bone stock.
it's the checkbox on this one's vintage compact.
Got it. Got it.
I think it's a cool car too. But besides, it's we want to build up the German European
Sure,
tooling, so
sure.
it's a classic.
Yeah.
And it's a cool little car. It was difficult to get it to look kind of right because in that era, the Beamers, there's some that are sleeker.
Yeah.
So if you get it wrong, it's not as petite as it should be.
Well, this one is petite, and I think that's the key. Is it has to. I mean, you can't do everything perfectly to scale, obviously,
Yeah.
but you can at least hint at size. And the BMW 2002, for me, it's always a showstopper whenever I see it on the road because it's got such a unique silhouette, and it's small. And this one, I think, hits all of that. So I'm super excited about that. Abe, thank you for doing this. I know this is an epic video. We're breaking it into 3s. Hopefully, everybody. I always appreciate that we can get a much better perspective on this as opposed to me just saying how awesome something is. This is much better. So thank you for that. Thanks everybody. Lots more to come.
Thank you guys.
Bye.